I'm Annalisa from Creative Kiwis Learning and Living, and if you are new here, I'm a homeschool mom to 4. I have a 9-year-old, a almost 7-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 1-year-old, and here on my channel I share our homeschool journey, cleaning motivation, home decor, sensory bins, book hauls, and more. So if you like that kind of content, definitely stick around and hopefully we can inspire you along the way. In today's video, it's going to be a little bit different. It is a collab hosted by Sunday Dawn over at the Helpfull home. This is a new collab. This is the first one we are posting. This is going to be a monthly collab, I believe on the second Friday of every month. So this is photos with friends. So Sunday Dawn had the idea to get a bunch of us YouTubers together and motivate us to get to our photo projects, whether that's creating albums, printing photos, decluttering photos, changing the way you've scrapbooked for however many years. And we want to share that process with you so that maybe you can tackle your photo projects and encourage you. So I have printed photos for this year, and I recently picked up this from Michael's. This is the Photo and Craft Keeper Simply Tidy, and it has all of these little cases in it. And so what I have done is I have printed January, I've printed 2 scrapbook, and then for some crazy reason, what's on my heart right now is I wanted to have a double of them in here, because maybe I don't want to pull out the whole album, but I just want to take a photo box and I want to look through them. Maybe I will regret this one day, having too many photos, but I love the idea of having a physical copy of them. Having them backed up on Google Photos and all of that is great, but I just love that I can hold them. I take a lot of photos of my kids being at home and doing all the adventures, and they're always asking to see photos. So I want to have several different ways for them to see that. So I have printed doubles. I've only printed January for this year. I printed a few of December from last year. That is where I'm going with it now. I started scrapbooking seriously and using the Project Life method in 2013. I would like to go back and do our wedding. I started a scrapbook for it, but never finished that. Did some trip scrapbooks that will stay intact the way they are in like the traditional way, not in the 3-ring binders. And definitely did my oldest scrapbook. He actually has 2 scrapbooks for his first year. And there's a few more details that I definitely need to go back in and fill. Have started my second son's first year album. And I think I started my daughter's. I have to go into my craft space and like pull pieces. I think I even did some scrapbooking last year to try and get on top of it, but I just didn't get on top of it. Yeah, I want to document every year and leave a legacy for my kids. And they're always asking to see pictures of them as little kids, and I definitely want to keep the traditional first year albums for the kids. And so I don't really know what it looks like when I did my oldest's first year album. It was only him, so it was just pictures of us and him, so it makes sense. But I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I will figure it out. So that being said, I also do want to do a December daily album and do like a special album that I'm going to craft for Christmas photos this year, and I'll still document Christmas photos in normal albums. But in today's video, I'm just going to start the process. I'm going to get these photos to scrapbook into the photo sleeves. This is the album. I'm going to put in the things that I've scrapbooked for now. So here are all my protectors, the Project Life protectors. And I also wanted to go ahead and mention this. This is an old planner, and I'm just going to write down my goals in here. And I recorded that I just replaced my ink after 1.5 years with homeschool printing, and now adding in the printing photos. I'm printing photos at home because I just have more control over it and I like that. So that is that. And I have my Project Life cards here, the little ones, and then I have some of the bigger ones, and I could definitely pull out more scrapbook papers and stuff later, but right now I'm just going to go ahead and start popping these into the page protectors and popping in some cards as I see fit and see what we can get done in today's video. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. This is my favorite one of this one, the 4x6, and then the smaller ones. And when I was printing, I'm able to print 2 on a 4x6, and those are going to pop perfectly in there. I'm actually going to go grab my little paper cutter that I have from my craft room, if I can find it. My craft area. It's not really a craft room, but I call it my room. It's a disaster because I had to move everything off the floor recently because we had a mouse and the mouse was hanging out in there, and I didn't even have that many things on the floor, but I had a few things, so everything has been piled on my desk and it is a little bit crazy in there. I have a bunch of different sizes that I have bought over the years. And I might need to replenish my stock. I don't see the horizontal ones. Oh yes, here it is. I have some of the traditional Project Life, and then I have some We Are Memory Keepers ones that I picked up at HomeSense and Winners way back when I started. So I have quite the collection, but I might have to restock if we actually get the projects done. So I'm gonna go grab my paper cutter, and then I'll be right. I'm going to use some scissors instead because I cannot find my paper cutter right now. That is okay. We will find it and we will get to it. For this next part of the video, I'm going to speed things up and bring you along for the scrapbooking process. This part of the process took about 30 minutes to do, putting the photos from January into the project sleeves, the Project Life page protectors, and I'll definitely have to go back and do some details, journaling, and put some more Project Life cards in, and I will see if I add more details. You can keep it as simple as you want. I love the scrapbooking process, so I like to add different elements and memorabilia and all of that right into these sleeves. So we will see how that goes, but it feels so good to get this done, to have some of my photos for this year printed and in their albums, and it's relatively easy to go back and finish the details, but I feel like printing the photos is the hardest thing. So I was just grabbing some Project Life cards here and there, adding them if I could, but my main goal was to cut the smaller pictures, get them into sleeves. My album kind of jumps around. It's not like by date, it's just the month of January. So I like to do monthly. Project Life was created for weekly, but I just want to get the pictures in there and tell the story. So I typically do monthly. I tried to do weekly, but I don't always take pictures, a lot of pictures weekly. So I don't know. We will see how we go, but I just want to document the year. So if you are still watching, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed my chit chat at the beginning, my goals, my process. I also forgot to mention how I document my kids' homeschool. I take a lot of pictures for their homeschool, and we are part of an online independent school, so we get funding and support, and we need to do weekly reports to show what we're doing. And so I actually document that on Canva, and I take pictures and explain what we've been doing, and that's just a great way for me to keep track of what we're doing, and my teacher loves it. He really sees a glimpse into what we are doing, and I have a few things to finish up on that, and then I'm going to print it off, and that's like their homeschool journey, all their homeschool pictures, projects, and it's like a scrapbook. So I don't print those pictures because I have it there. I will definitely share that when it's done. it's a lot of work, but I love that I have that keepsake for them to look back on, and for me to look back on as well, to document our homeschool journey. You definitely don't have to do that. We're all going to do things differently, and that is okay, but we can learn from each other and tweak things and find the process that works well for us. So there will be a playlist linked down below for more photo inspiration, find out different ways to do it, and get that motivation to just start printing your photos, start getting them off to the printers, and finding albums and everything that's going to work for you, and documenting those memories in your way. So we are almost finishing this up, and I didn't get all of the footage because my camera was full, but you get a glimpse into the process, 30 minutes condensed to 4 minutes. And we will be back next month for more photos with friends. I've already started printing my pictures for February, so we will be working on that, and then the details of January, and we're just going to keep on rolling, and we're going to get 2024 done, and then we can go back and work on other years. And I'm so excited to be doing this. Thank you, Sunday Dawn, for hosting this collab and giving us the inspiration to just start and encouraging us to get to our photo projects and not keep putting them off. I am so happy and so thankful for that. So that is all for today's video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you join us here. And don't forget to check out Sunday Dawn's channel and the playlist linked down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.